Hello friends, this is my invitation to you to take a peek inside the Marishka Phillips Theatrical Preparatory. We will follow our actors on their New York City grind. My goal is to crack the misconception of stardom and success. I am Marishka S. Phillips, and this is my assignment. Welcome to the Preparatory.
Hi, I'm Marishka Phillips of the Marishka Phillips Theatrical Preparatory, and I am very excited today. I'm on my way to Newark, New Jersey, to the New York Symphony Hall to see Wadiah. She's my assistant, but she also has been working with me as an actor for like 4 years now, and she booked the lead in this play, this Christmas musical called In Between Time. And I'm very excited for her, so we're going out to get some footage and watch her in process and take some of the show and talk to some of her castmates and the director. And so I'm so proud of her, and thank you for being on the journey with us. I'll see you in a minute.
Okay, so we're in Jersey now. So now we have to figure out which way to Symphony Hall. How do I get to Symphony Hall? Practice, practice, practice. Let's go.
So here's Wadiah. She's putting on her makeup. I found her.
Yes.
And just while you're putting on your lashes, I'm going to talk to you and see where you are. So how are you in your emotional prep now? You got your song list playing?
Yeah.
Which layer are you on?
I just started. I'm in the first layer.
You're in the need?
In the need, yes.
Which is?
Which is to be respected.
Mm-hmm. So you've gone back to a time in your life when the need was unfulfilled?
Yes.
And where is the sensation in your instrument?
Everything is like right here. And I feel like it just wants to come out.
Okay, it's an interesting place. Anything happening like any lower in one of your lower chakras?
No, not at the moment. It just, I think that song is Did Something to Me.
Which song?
The Whitney Houston. Which one is For You I Will? Oh, no, I Have Nothing. I Have Nothing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's kind of like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So what about where are you with the tragic flaw?
Well, I'm in my tragic flaw. I got my little fancy shoes on right now. So I'm kind of like, because I'm a shoe addict and I'm self-centered, so I'm there right now.
Okay.
Ready for the transition from the first half to the second half.
You are? Okay, great, yeah. Great.
So, because I feel like a lot of my music is geared towards the second half, but it's still.
Well, that's when the stuff really starts coming up.
Yeah.
So now, in your prep, which is the strongest personalization in the need to be respected? You have the personalization?
Yes.
And the person connected to the event?
Yes.
And you remember what they said and did that you'll never forget?
Yes.
And what is it in that event that you wanted to say and or do that you didn't? Hold on the glue. What is it that you wanted to say and or do that you did not say? I want you to say it now. Just get it out.
You. I don't know who you think you are, but I should be respected. Like, you're no better than me. Like, I deserve this. I worked hard for this. Like, I don't understand what's going on with your problem, but it's not mine. And I deserve this, and I want what's mine.
Take it.
So, you.
Release the sound. Just go. I want you to release the energy in that chakra because I don't want you to get stuck there. Go. I'm aware.
I'm aware that took something out of me.
But did the sensation drop?
It did.
Where is it now?
It's right here.
Perfect. Now now you can be allowed, you can give yourself permission to really feel what that is, right? What that place of disrespect is. Give me an awareness. I'm aware.
I'm aware that it hurts.
Amen. Okay, continue. So any concerns like with this run through?
For me, I just want to make sure I'm not pushing. Like, I just want to make sure everything is natural and
organic.
Yes, and that's my biggest thing back here. Like, no pushing, no pushing, no pushing. That's what I'm.
Where's your anxiety on 1 to 10?
It's out of 10. Yeah.
Take a deep breath and release the sound out. I'm aware.
I'm aware that I have to let it go.
And you have to hit what?
The fucking button.
Amen. Amen.
It was a feeling yesterday in rehearsal, and it was like, remember how I said you always ask us what's the joy of it, and I told you it's when I'm in the moment. It really is when I'm in the moment. It's like I see stars. Like it's like I feel like I'm in a different place. Like when I'm really in it and exchanging and really doing what I'm supposed to be doing, it feels so good. So that's what I'm looking for tonight.
And you know what else I want you to be clear about is what do you want to say to the world through this character? What is it? Do you have the character statement?
Yes. Well, what I want to say to the world through this character is that, things happen, but it shouldn't keep you from giving your family love. Like, because love is universal and everybody deserves it. And just because, you go from having things to not having things to back having things, you never should forget the love.
That's
love
right.
should always be the foundation of everything.
And be in gratitude
And
for that love.
Yes, because as quick as they come, things can go.
In a wink of an eye.
In the wink of an eye. So,
Right.
yeah, I just want people to be grateful for what they have.
That's a good message.
Yeah.
That's a good message. Okay, well, we're gonna be sending you positive energy for this run through.
Well, thank you.
I'm here. I can't believe I made it, but I made it. So we're gonna watch Wadiah do her thing for the run through, and we'll come back at you after that.
We both cannot direct each other at the same time. All right? As of right now, the boys are off the stage. Okay? So let's take it from you're just getting up right here. Now that means you all still have to sit quiet. You have to sit still. Let me see you sit still. Daisy, put your knees together. Mom and Dad, this is the scene where you come home, okay? So, and I'm doing this because this is how it will be. Okay.
Hey, I'm home. Why is it so quiet? Where's the kids?
I know, I'm asleep. Children? Tony! Terry! Sydney! Tony? Terry? Sydney!
Babe, I just looked in there. They are not in there.
No, they must be playing hide and go seek. Let me go see. Tim, I don't know what happened. I was only asleep for about 30 minutes.
The first scene where we meet you and your husband, I don't feel like you're married. It felt like cousins or something. So I was like, you can't be responsible for what he brings to the stage, but you have to bring the chemistry. Okay. So whatever personalization you're using for your love interest, you got to take it up like at least 6 notches because it feels like cousins. Not cool. The second scene, you kept upstaging yourself back to the audience, right? And no rushing with the daughter. Once you and the daughter are alone, it's like you were just like a speed reading. I don't know if it was what you do or because it was like you were trying to get through rehearsal, but I was like, you're not only
So, in that scene, when you come in after looking for the kids and you don't find them, I'm not feeling that sense of worry that a mother would have.
You mean the last scene? That was the last scene.
I don't know which scene. Oh, yes, I got last scene, yeah.
Okay, all right.
Because it skipped, it skipped
you're
around.
coming in pouting.
It's pouting.
It's like I'm pouting.
So we got to find something that really connects you to something that you would really, really worry about. What would that be? What can you connect into that?
My grandparents.
And what?
And if they don't answer the phone when I call.
It gets you a little anxiety and
that anxiety, yeah.
Yeah, so this is where I'm talking about. That please plug that in. Or it just looks like, the scene getting kids out. When the scene where you getting the kids out, like I said, urgency does not equal rushing.
Okay.
So even though you have a time limit, just make sure. How can I put this? You gotta own your leading lady. Just the actor being responsible, knowing that I'm the leading lady, and every time I'm on stage, it's super important to only be here. And the words are just as important, or they wouldn't be written. So when you have this urgency of, I gotta go, you gotta think of, you never did the lost and found, what can I connect you to that? It's as important to you as if you're running late for an audition, or if you're running late to class, or think of something that's very important for you to be professional and on time and to show up, centered and not like that. So if that makes sense to you, it has to be something that important to plug in. So act like maybe you're gonna be late for an audition. If y'all don't get out of here, I'm gonna miss this big audition. And who's your favorite director? Who do you want to work with?
Marishka.
Oh yeah, nice. So you're on your way to audition for her and her husband, and they're holding you up. Does that make sense?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? They're holding you up from getting to this audition that they've chosen for you out of like 100 headshots. Is that clear?
Right.
Okay, good. And then there's this transition from when he goes, so what's for dinner? And you're like, dinner? What is that? Talk to me about that.
You want to know the beat?
I want to know the beat. Like, what are you doing right there? Because I was like...
It's conflict.
It's a conflict beat. But, okay, so then I wrote pushed.
Oh, I pushed it, okay.
Because the transition was like so like abrupt. It was like, So he says, the line before was something like, so what did you fix for dinner? And when you say what?
Dinner. I haven't even had time. I haven't a minute to breathe, let alone prepare dinner.
And then what?
You are so self-centered. Yeah,
so that stuff, it didn't work. It was just like, So just think of transitions.
Okay.
You have to, you want to just let it be organic. And if you feel you're pushing, then yeah, you're pushing. So that's what I got so far.
Okay.
Does it all make sense? I'm not here for that. I'm here to make sure
I'm just making sure that everything. Oh, so that means everything else is okay.
Exactly.
Right, okay. Got it.
We'll go to the praises after the show.
Okay. I mean, no, I was talking praises, but you're right. You didn't mention it in something else.
Wait. Blah, blah, blah. There was another transition in Not My Shoes.
Yeah, I felt that was a little off.
Oh, okay.
Because she's supposed to look at me. But she never looks at me.
Okay.
So I'm kind of.
And when you run off stage, when you're running, you run in plie. Do you know that?
I'm running like this?
No, you're running like this.
Oh, I'm running like this.
It's plie. Oh. And I was like, well, that's not natural.
Oh, okay, like a real run. Like
run, bitch, run. Okay. Yeah, so
I'm
you know,
running like that. Oh,
every time. I wonder if I got it on the first rehearsal. I'm not sure. But yeah, you were running seriously in plie. So I know you don't run like that.
No.
Act like you're running to catch that bus.
Okay. Oh,
Because if
yeah,
you miss
okay.
that bus, you're gonna miss that audition.
Okay.
Or train or something like that. You always want to connect and what's the animal that you found?
A tiger.
Yeah, I didn't see that either. You can use some of that for the physical life of your character too.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
If I didn't mention it, it was good.
Okay. Thank you. I'm so
Have a
glad
good,
you're
have a good show! All right. I'm very, very detail oriented with my actors because I feel that everything is important. Everything has a message. Everything has high risks. So I like to create those, high circumstances and high stakes for the actors so that they're always connected and nothing becomes casual. When I see casual, I have a fit. So that's why I really get into details with Wadiah like that. Okay.
Mommy, okay. Mom!
Babies.
How was room today?
I had a good day. Thanks for asking. They're called bags, Tony. Thanks a lot. You sure know how to make a girl feel good about herself.
Mommy, don't listen to him. You look great. Yeah, you're beautiful, Mommy.
Aw, my Terry. You kids go get cleaned up for dinner, and I hope everyone's homework is done.
Mommy,
Yes, Sydney?
you do know that Christmas isn't 2 months.
Yes, Sydney, I know.
Well, I mean, I'll be fine. But you know Tony and Terry are gonna want something.
Yes, Sydney? Wait, what do you mean you'll be fine?
Well, I mean, I understand what's going on here. I know that there's no Santa, and that parents are the real ones who buy their children gifts for Christmas. And if parents don't have any money, children don't get any gifts. I get it. I'm a girl.
What does being a girl have to do with it?
Well, you know that we mature faster and are usually more attentive. Boys are just different. Well, at least your sons are different anyways.
First of all, my sons are your brothers, and no one serves preference over the other in this house. If one can't get a gift, then none of you get a gift. We have each other, and that's better than any gift you can find under any tree. Okay, Miss Missy?
Yes, ma'am, I got it. I'm just saying that I understand and I love you.
Aw. Sydney,
Yes, ma'am?
you do know that you and your brothers are my Christmas gifts forever, right?
And you and Daddy are ours. I just have a hard time explaining that to my brother sometimes.
Aw. Okay. And done.
Babe,
Somebody's playing
how,
the game.
how many pairs of shoes you gonna buy? You only have 2 feet.
Oh, you didn't say that when I bought those red pumps last week. Now, do you really want to have this conversation right now?
Okay, moving on.
Yes, I thought so. Hi, Mom. Pop.
Hey, baby, how you doing?
All right.
Red pumps.
All right, family. All right, family. Somewhere along the line, we lost ourselves, and I think we need a little bit of redirecting.
Here we go.
So, this Christmas, there will be no shopping done for or by anybody in this house.
Sarah?
I just know that nothing that belongs to me is in there.
Babe, promise me you're not going to do that. Oh!
Sydney, have you and your father lost your mind?
Me? What did I have to do with this? I ain't had nothing to do with this.
How dare you pull this canceling Christmas bid without discussing it with me first?
Yeah.
Say bye-bye to those red pumps. And what do you have to say for yourself, young lady?
Mom, I was just trying to find a few things to put in this basket for Miss Annie.
Well, these shoes won't be used anymore.
Oh, come on, babe. Hold on, Sydney, wait a minute. There's almost $100 worth of my golf balls in here.
What?
No, I don't see nothing in here that belongs to you. What did you contribute?
Well, I didn't get around to putting my stuff in there yet.
Sydney!
God. Where's the kids?
I don't know, I was asleep. Children? Tony, Sydney, Terry. Tony? Sydney? Terry?
Babe, I looked. They're not back there. Where are they?
No, they must be playing hide and go seek. Let me check. Tim, I was only asleep for about 30 minutes, at the most.
You are too preoccupied, Renee. Either you're in that daggone tablet buying shoes or you're at the mall. It's ridiculous.
How would you know what I'm doing if you're always at work? One day I'm gonna come down there and see exactly what you're doing.
Are you insinuating I'm doing anything other than putting food on our table and a roof over our heads?
If the shoe fits, wear it.
Oh, do not bring shoes into this equation.
Tim, I deserve every pair of shoes I had for the time I spent taking care.
You did what? Take care of me and the kids? Well, that just brings us right around to the fact that I work 80 hours a week to keep this house up and running. How about that?
Oh, now you just sound like your grumpy father. The kids probably left because of you and your bright ideas. Who decides to cancel Christmas?
You saw them by now.
He just told us to come home, and they're just going to just keep continuing to patrol, but no luck.
I don't know why the kids would do something like this.
Well, if Pharaoh hadn't to cancel Christmas.
Dad, there's no way that you can make me feel any worse than I feel right now.
Oh my
Oh
God.
my God.
Oh, my baby!
Mommy, why are you crying?
We were worried sick about you, that's why. You guys ain't grown. Nobody told you that y'all can leave. And Tony, I expected more of you because you're the oldest.
Well, Dad, it wasn't Tony's fault. I'm the one who ran out first to get Miss Annie her scarf.
I knew it.
I ran after her. And then I ran after them because, guessed it, I'm the oldest.
Well, I'm just glad that your kids are okay.
You know what? That Miss Annie has sure turned this house upside down.
You better believe it.
You guys really didn't leave because we decided to cancel Christmas?
Say what?
Oh.
We're over that already. And actually, Miss Annie taught us a great lesson this Christmas. Mom, we went to the shelter tonight. There are so many families out there without a place to stay. Everyone almost had to stay with us.
Yeah, thank God for Grandma.
Thank God for Grandma. Geraldine.
I realize that we don't need anything for Christmas. We have our own family and our own house filled with love.
And that's the real me.
Let's not forget the importance of this. And that's Jesus and his son. You know what? I wrote a song about it. You want to hear it, Geraldine?
Of course I do,
That would be nice, right?
It's called Do You See What I See?
Dad, you didn't make
Freddie, you did not write that song.
You didn't make that song.
Well, I'm going to show sing it like I wrote it. Come on here, Geraldine.